Let me tell you something that happened to me that I know has happened to you too. I walked into my stylist chair with a clear vision, a beautiful, specific, fully formed vision of exactly how I wanted to feel when I walked out. And she spun me around, held up the mirror, and said those 4 words. "So, what do you think?" And I smiled. I smiled wide and warm and convincing and said, "I love it." I did not love it. I went home, sat in front of my bathroom mirror, and thought, who keeps telling our stylist that this is what we want? Who is having that conversation? Because nobody consulted me. And I would very much like to be in that room. Because here is the truth that nobody says out loud. It is not your hair that is the problem. It is not your age. It is not your texture, your edges, or the silver coming in at your temples that honestly looks breathtaking, but nobody told you that. The problem is that somewhere along the way, someone decided that black women over 50 should play it safe. Go short because that is appropriate. Stop experimenting because that is for younger women. Shrink down and be grateful for whatever style lands on your head. Forever Refined is here to look that idea directly in the face and say, absolutely not. You are not too old for a stunning haircut. You are not too gray, too natural, too relaxed, too anything. You are a black woman over 50. You walk into rooms and rearrange the energy. Your hair should be doing the exact same thing. Today, we are talking about 7 strategic haircuts specifically chosen for mature black hair. Cuts that lift your features, honor your texture, and make you look exactly like what you are. The most powerful, magnetic version of yourself. Not younger, better. Subscribe to Forever Refined right now and turn on your notifications. This channel exists specifically and unapologetically for black women over 50 who are done being overlooked. We are here every single week. Subscribe and let us get into it. Before we go into the cuts, let us clear something up. There are lies circulating about black women's hair after 50, and every single one needs to go. Lie number 1. You have to cut your hair short after 50. No, length is not the issue. Shape is the issue. The right cut at any length is completely transformative. Line number 2. Natural hair is too much to manage at this age. Too much for whom? Your texture is gorgeous. With the right cut, it will stop people in their tracks. Line number 3. Gray hair ages you. Gray hair on a black woman with the right cut and confidence is not aging. That is arriving. There is a very significant difference. Line number 4. Certain styles are not age appropriate. The only rule that exists is whether your hair reflects your power. That is the entire rule book. Line number 5. You cannot try anything new after a certain age. Trying something new is brave, and brave looks absolutely extraordinary on a black woman over 50. Now, let us get into the cuts. Haircut number 1. The soft layered bob. This is not your auntie's bob from 1989. This is not that blunt, helmet-shaped situation we have all quietly judged at family reunions. This is strategic, intentional, and on the right woman, which is most women, genuinely jaw-dropping. Here is why it works for black women over 50. First, it handles volume loss with grace. A heavy one-length bob sits flat on thinning hair, but soft, feathered layers give your hair movement, dimension, and life that no product alone can achieve. Second, it lifts and sculpts your face completely free of charge. Those layers are architecture. Placed strategically around your cheekbones and jawline, They create a visual lift that requires zero recovery time. Third, it is low maintenance and high impact. It looks intentional whether you air dry, wrap overnight, or do a quick blowout. You do not need to spend an hour on your hair to look like you did. That is the gift. For black hair specifically, if you are natural with type 4 hair, have your stylist cut in your natural state or stretched, never wet and shrunken. For relaxed or heat-styled hair, ask for face framing layers beginning at your cheekbones. If your hair is fine or thinning, keep layers subtle. And ask your colorist about dimensional color or soft highlights woven through. Gray layered through a soft bob is one of the most sophisticated looks in beauty right now. Black women are wearing it better than anyone. Haircut number 2, the tapered natural cut, also known as the liberation cut, the I woke up and chose myself today cut. This one requires confidence, but you have been building that confidence for over 50 years, and it shows every time you walk into a room. The tapered natural cut is for the black woman who is done hiding behind her hair, done manipulating it into shapes it does not want to be, done performing for everyone else. This cut says, "This is me, unfiltered, and I look absolutely incredible." It puts your face completely front and center. Your eyes become the focal point. Your cheekbones step forward. Your entire presence commands every room. You are no longer a woman with hair. You are a woman, full stop. And that is magnetic. For type 4C hair, cut dry in its natural coil pattern, non-negotiable. A stylist who insists on cutting wet type 4C hair does not fully understand your texture. You deserve someone who does. Say that out loud in the salon chair if you need to. And the gray? Please keep it. Natural silver on a tapered cut is not age. It is status. Haircut number 3, the shoulder-length shag. The shag has been completely reimagined. What it has become is genuinely perfect for black women over 50 who want movement, texture, and a vibe that feels current and alive without trying too hard. The layers, and there are many of them, create instant volume and dimension. Even if your hair has been feeling flat, the shag turns it into something abundant and full. It is a volume machine built right into your haircut. The face framing layers lift your entire face upward, redirecting every eye to your best features. And the shag embraces your natural texture, loudly and proudly. The more natural and tousled it looks, the better it performs. Add curtain bangs. Soft, center-parted, face-foaming curtain bangs that blend directly into the shag layers. They soften the forehead, direct attention to your eyes and cheekbones, and grow out so gracefully you are never trapped in a maintenance cycle. The curtain bang plus the shag on a black woman over 50 is one of the most flattering combinations in beauty right now. I said what I said. Haircut number 4, the blunt cut lob. If the first 3 cuts had energy and personality, this one has power. Quiet, composed, and completely non-negotiable power. The blunt lob is the haircut equivalent of walking into a room without saying a single word and somehow becoming the most interesting person there. Clean, modern, radiating the kind of confidence that does not ask for anyone's opinion. The blunt edge makes mature hair look thicker and denser instantly. Instead of wispy, uneven tips that make aging hair look fragile, you have a clean, sharp line that says this hair is healthy and this woman is intentional. It costs the same as any other trim. The return is extraordinary. If you wear glasses, this cut complements your frames beautifully. The clean geometry of the lob and your frames create harmony that looks completely deliberate. For natural hair, cut dry and stretched always. For relaxed or heat-styled hair, Blunt cut on straight hair for precision. Consider a deep side part, instant volume, sophisticated asymmetry. One small decision, maximum return. Haircut number 5, long layers with curtain bangs. This one is for the sisters who looked at everything I just said and thought, but I love my length. I am not cutting it. Keep it, every single inch, but let us make it work harder for you. Long layers starting around your shoulders give your hair shape and movement without removing a single inch of your length. Without layers, long hair can pull your face downward. With strategic layers, your hair moves, bounces, and frames your face beautifully instead of weighing it down. Add curtain bangs, and you have something genuinely romantic and stunning. Those soft, center-parted bangs soften the forehead, direct every eye to your cheekbones and your gaze, and grow out gracefully. You are never trapped. Ask your colorist about lighter pieces around your face and through your layers. Balayage, soft highlights, or simply letting your natural gray lead the entire conversation. On long layers with curtain bangs, it looks absolutely magnificent. This cut is for the woman who loves her length, wants romance and movement, and refuses to apologize for any of it. Haircut number 6, the defined finger wave bob. Nobody is talking about this cut for black women over 50, and they absolutely should be. The defined finger wave bob is a modernized version of a classic that black women have owned for over a century. Sleek, structured, sculptural, and the kind of cut that makes people stop mid-sentence when you walk into a room. Not to whisper, to stare, respectfully, because you look that extraordinary. The S-shaped waves create visual value without adding bulk. They make hair look thick, rich, and intentional, even on fine or thinning strands. The structured shape frames the face architecturally. The way the waves move from your crown toward your jawline creates a lift and definition that puts your bone structure, which has only gotten more refined as you have gotten older, completely front and center. And it is deeply rooted in Black beauty history. This is not just a style choice, it is a statement about a legacy of
about a lineage of black women who understood sophistication long before anyone else did. Ask for a chin-length bob base. Request defined finger waves using a waving iron or by hand with setting lotion. Protect it with a good silk or satin bonnet every single night. The finger wave bob lives and dies by how well you protect it. Treat it like the masterpiece it is. Haircut number 7, the asymmetrical cut with natural texture. Saving the boldest for last, because not every woman came here for subtle, and I see you completely. The asymmetrical cut, one side longer than the other, clean, angular lines, dramatic and intentional, is having a major moment, and black women over 50 are the perfect women to wear it. Asymmetry creates the illusion of energy and vitality. The uneven lines draw your eye in multiple directions, creating movement and visual interest that makes your whole look feel alive. It is the opposite of safe, and sometimes that is exactly what a woman needs. For natural hair, this cut is extraordinary. Your texture and the geometric asymmetry create a combination that is genuinely striking. For relaxed or heat-styled hair, the clean lines are precise and modern. Either way, the result is a woman who makes decisions with confidence and wears them without apology. This is the cut that turns heads, not because it is loud, but because it is unmistakable.
Unmistakably, unapologetically you. So there they are, 7 haircuts, 7 completely different energies, all chosen specifically for black women over 50 who are done playing small. The soft layered bob for timeless elegance. The tapered natural cut for bold liberation. The shoulder-length shag for movement and texture. The blunt lob for quiet, polished power. Long layers with curtain bangs for the woman who loves her length. The defined finger wave bob for architectural sophistication rooted in Black beauty history. And the asymmetrical cut for the woman who came here ready to be bold. Your hair is not a limitation. It is a statement. The right haircut does not erase who you are. It amplifies everything you already are. You are not going backwards. You are stepping fully into the most refined, confident, magnetic version of yourself. And she looks absolutely magnificent. Drop a comment and tell me which cut you are booking first. What has your stylist been getting wrong? What are you finally done being talked out of? This is a real conversation, and I want to hear every single word. If this video gave you something, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Forever Refined. We are here every single week for Black women over 50 who are done being invisible, done following rules that were never made for them. You are not fading. You are arriving. And you look absolutely magnificent. Magnificent doing it. Stay elegant. Stay bold. Stay forever refined.